Hmm. Welcome to my channel. For those who are new, sorry, I'm playing with my candle here. I have one beside me. So, welcome to my channel. My name is Jose. I do a bunch of things. Um, Mainly a musician, astrologer, specializing in asteroids. I have this like really huge. It's basically a book already of my own research on over 100 asteroids. Like literally, I use them almost all the time. It depends on the questions that people ask. Um, and it helps me go into detail. But I also do, I love languages as well. So I'm into that. So whatever you see on my channel, those are what I do. I love those things. But I also do, I'm new to certain types of divination. Sorry, I'm still full from lunch. So talking about the whole astrology thing, I wanted to actually mention today that when it comes to astrology itself, a lot of times most people are introduced to natal astrology, right? So it's like your birth chart and this and all that stuff. But there's different types of astrology, specifically because when we're talking about charts, it's very time dependent, very time, date, and place dependent. You need the specific time date. It's because it's that energy that's stamped on that specific time. So it's really about an event. And many times you will hear people say an event chart. That's basically what astrology is. Well, I mean, um from if you're looking at it from structured a structured point of view. Sorry. Um, Let me clear this. So it's from a structured point of view, and let's call it an event. So, anyways, sorry, my brain is not working right now. This is what happens when you eat, right? So when you eat, what happens is your brain is too busy focusing on digestion. So it works harder when you're free to process thoughts. In any case, the one thing I wanted to mention is um, the fact that even though there is general astrology and all that stuff, when it comes to individuals, and you know how we change over time, astrology will show that as well. But what I'm trying to get here is that whether you're looking at a regular chart, like a birth chart, or an event chart, or a progression chart, you still change over time, right? But what's funny is that came to me the other day. It's like using astrology as a tool, because it is just a tool, okay? It shows that change is actually inevitable. So whether we feel like we're stuck, whether we feel this way or this way or this way, if you look at any type of charts, specifically, I would say progression charts, there are different types, you will see that you will actually get out of something. So what does that mean? Well, in terms of like, how temporary things are, that's exactly what it means. The charts and the planets, everything will show you in the universe how things will always come to pass. Okay. It's evidence, it's evidential. You'll see in the charts. That is, of course, sometimes even though a progression chart may show that, or just a regular chart, um, it's still up to you. You have to choose whether you're learning from the lessons. As Bashar puts it, I love quoting Bashar now. Thank you. Um, that when it comes to lessons, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to face it? Are you willing to do something called shadow work? Are you willing to integrate the negative as a lesson to be learned so that you're whole? And we love to label things as humans. So label it, but get past the labels. Okay. So when we feel stuck, it's all in the head. It's all in the head. And that's one of the things I've been learning for myself recently. Rather, again, it's like a thing that I've been being reminded of again. That it's like whenever I go into this mode of like, just I can sense it right physically. I'm like, I can feel that victimhood, that victim mentality again. I'm just going in that sort of mindset that wants to creep in. And I'm just like, okay, I hear you. Great, great job. Okay, but you will pass. You will pass. And physical existence is temporary because it is just a manifestation of belief. If you look at from the evolutionary process of everything, how we came to be as humans was because it was this and this and this and this and this and this back. So if you think about it, it's all energy. That's what makes sense to me, which I'm actually going to probably talk about in another video. But you look at some of Bishar's videos, he talks about how manifestation is just like a word we use, a fancy word we use for like things that become form, right? So, anyways, that's that. So things will pass. If if we came from energy, we'll go back to energy. Meaning, if we are energy, we just go back to who we are, anyways. So what's the problem, right? But the problem is, it's again, it's that ego. It wants to attach itself to the story, the false self. What the ancient Greeks call this, the false I, echo. Okay, ego. So it's okay to have that. It's okay to do whatever it is that you need to do to get past it, but it will pass if you let it. Okay. So many reasons for doing that, but there are people who are still resisting it. And I know what it's like to resist it because I've done it for a long time. I'm just like, you know what? I'm fucking sick and tired of it. And I'm just like, no, no. I'm not trying to resist the negative. I'm trying to acknowledge it and say, not be stuck in that. Right. So in any case, I just wanted to share this video when it comes, I just wanted to share my thoughts on specifically like how astrology can be used to show as evidence and proof that things do pass. Like something simple as like the moon. The moon travels per sign every 3 days. So things that are you're experiencing externally, like with people, that's the moon, emotions, um, energetic shifts, moons, okay, things to do with water, okay, fluctuations, family stuff, people coming into your life like motherly figures, those are another one. There's more. Um, it will pass. It will pass. So it's really comes down to being in the present moment and just saying surrendering to it. The key word literally is surrender. Die before you die. I know many people are still resistant to that, especially with long videos, right? So yeah, it's a choice. It's a choice. And I think that's it. I'm sarcastic. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Don't looking forward to hearing your comments down below. If you have any questions, you know what to do. I will not acknowledge for myself, rather absorb anything that's negative, anything that is just doesn't resonate with me. By all means, I will acknowledge it, meaning it's like, okay, that's what it is, but I will not make it part of me. I will not respond to any, I will not entertain it. Okay, just let you know. But anything else that is uplifting, that serves humanity, it helps us grow, please write in the comments down below. Don't worry about filters or anything. There's a difference between swearing and actually having the energy of anger. Okay. Um, yeah, so do what you can. But also, please like and subscribe if you want to, if you can, if you would like to. It's really up to you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.